Okay, so I'm starting. Are you sure this is recording?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I see both equalizers moving. Like, I'm watching it. It says recording, like the red light is beeping. Not beeping, blinking.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Seracast, a weekly podcast from Seraphim. My name is Kess Crystal. I am the co-owner of Seraphim. I know this for a fact now. I deal mainly with the commercial side of the business, basically running the advertising on the site, and this is Del.
Hi, I'm Del, short for Delicate Bee Flower, and I do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. So I do the accounting and I do kind of the website development side of things, enhancements, things of that nature. That's my area of expertise. The website is seraphimsl.com. Come and check us out, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Right, so Seraphim News, we've got a new member of staff this week.
Her
name is Ivanka.
Mm-hmm. And she is not a Trump. Yeah! Woohoo! Anyway, welcome to the team, Ivanka. We're really excited to have you on board. Ivanka's going to be working kind of in admin. So she's going to be working with the management team, leadership team, to just kind of provide some support. We really didn't have much outside of our normal activities that was going on at Seraphim this week. So let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. Now, just around the corner is Easter. And with Easter come the Seraphim Easter activities. Over Easter weekend, we're going to be hosting a 2-part hunt. You'll visit some really great main stores and find hidden Easter eggs for free prizes. And then come to the Seraphim, you take part in a mini hunt that's going to require you to kind of follow clues around the sim until you gain access to a fabulous prize room filled with goodies. But that's not all. We heard through the grapevine that a certain Easter bunny may have some additional prizes to be had, and limited edition prizes at that. So make sure you guys are bookmarking the dates. It's going to be fun. We're going to have games, giveaways, and the egg hunt. And that's going to run on the Seraphim from April 15th to April 18th.
Going to be so much fun.
I think so.
There's some really great brands taking part in that as well, and there'll be fabulous prizes. So yeah, when you're like done with eating chocolate, come along and do a hunt.
I wonder if they'll be eating Cadbury cream eggs.
Oh, look at that! You're becoming a pro with the segues.
I know. Where are we at with the Cadbury cream egg countdown?
Del.
Yes.
Savor this moment because this is the final Cadbury cream egg countdown.
What? How can that be?
Because I've ate them all.
You ate them all?
I ate them all and a bonus half. So, like on Sundays I have my family over for Sunday dinner, and my youngest daughter always makes dessert. Well, she made a cream egg chocolate mousse this week, which had crushed up chocolate eggs in them, but just like tiny bits of chocolate, and topped with half a cream egg. I was in heaven.
If I come visit, can she make that for me?
I'm sure she can. I'm sure she can.
Can I put in requests?
Yeah. I will tell you what her desserts are like on Sundays and then on Mondays, and then you can tell me whether you want them when you visit.
Okay, I could just put in an order and be like, hey, okay, I'm gonna need this kind of cake, this kind of pudding, this kind of whatever else you people have, tarts.
We'll make you spotted dick.
No, I don't want it. Wavy sent me a can of spotted dick. I'm not even kidding you. It's been sitting on my shelf in a can for probably 6 years. I won't even open it. it says Heinz spotted dick on it. And every time somebody goes into my pantry, they see it and they're like, ha ha ha, spotted dick. And I'm like, I know, right? Ha ha ha.
Spotted dick is so good, though.
It looks like it's like a cake in a can with raisins.
It's a suet. It's a suet.
What the fuck's a suet?
Suet is a type of, I think it's like a lard based. It's quite a fatty, like dough type ingredient for a sort of dough. And it's a suet sponge, so that means it's a sponge mixed with the suet. I mean, you've got a tin of it. You could have cooked. I mean, you literally have to microwave it for 3 minutes. It's probably out of date now.
I'm not putting anything called spotted dick anywhere near my mouth. All right, so next coming up, after we're done with Easter, we're going to go full throttle into Pride.
Right, yeah. What's happening with the planning?
We are still in the process of securing sponsors. I can't believe people's generosity. It makes my heart grow 3 sizes. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, people have been amazing in their generosity. And we're just at the very beginning. So I think it's going to be a pretty successful year for Rainbow Railroad, and that makes me pretty happy, actually. Yeah. I actually have a meeting with Rainbow Railroad to talk about bringing that actual organization more in world, and maybe things we could work out with them ongoing. What we did want to release was the date. Save the date, save the date, save the date.
When do people need to book the time in their diaries?
So schedule, or if you're Kess, say schedule yourself for...
Don't say it.
Yes, you do. British people make it sound like they can't form the word, like schedule.
I said schedule. It's schedule. That's what the word is.
It's schedule.
I don't say it like one of them nodding dogs. Schedule. Schedule. I say schedule.
It sounds like schedule. So,
look, if you're going to take the piss out of the way I say something, at least say it the way I say it.
I am.
No, you're not.
Someone told me if you put your hand behind your ears and kind of cup them forward, that you could hear yourself the way other people hear you.
Bitch, that someone was me. About 3 hours ago.
So
someone. Like, you're one of the youngest members of the management team with the, like, flakiest brain. If you can't remember that was me, fucking someone.
So, anyway, reserve your calendar for June 18th. The day is going to start at 11:30 with a big kickoff party, and then we're going to wrap up at 9 p.m. Those times are SLT, of course. So schedule the whole day. We are going to have a blast.
So do we have any questions this week now?
Actually, we do. We have a question that came in from Sin. So Sin asks, will Seraphim ever have a favoriting system? Like a star kind of thing to favorite a picture in a post or to save for later type of deal? And the answer is yes. We will eventually have that. It is not in the next couple of projects that we're going to be releasing, but it is on the list. And the way we kind of conceptualize it is that you would be able to save an entire specific event or specific images within the event that would go kind of on like a wish list. So you could always review your wish list and either teleport directly from that wish list or, you know, save it and then decide what you want to do with it.
I really like this idea. I really do. Because I do a similar thing, not on Flickr when I see a picture that I want. I save it to a list. But being able to do it on Seraphim will be so much easier.
Yeah, right? So it's on the list. We'll probably get to it next year. Yeah, you guys, don't let Sin monopolize all the questions. She's wonderful, and we love her questions. And we know there's a lot more people listening. Send in your questions, your suggestions, your comments. They could be about anything. Send them to us at contact@seraphimsl.com. The email address is in the lower third of your screen right now, and we would really love to hear from you guys. Myth. Bustin'. Oh, girl.
Okay. You know how they used to all humour her? That's like Rika's shop title now. The Dell Humourer.
But I don't think she's humoring me. I think Rika is buying like first row tickets to my concert. Yep. Pretty sure.
Poor girl.
That one might have been better than the first one, actually.
No. Actually shuddered.
The myth we're busting this week is actually a suggestion we receive a lot from the readers. Basically asking why we don't post galleries before an event opens, like a preview. And we're really not able to do that. One of the reasons we're not able to do it is because
we don't want to. What's the other reason?
There's a lot of people who, events have setup deadlines, and there's a lot of people who adhere to those setup deadlines. However, some people get delayed due to a myriad of issues that can occur either in Second Life or real life. So a lot of times people are setting up right up until opening time. So if we were to get all the people in order to preview, that preview post would have to be consistently updated, and we would basically have to have a Seraphim blogger stationed at the event for days, just updating and updating and updating, and we would seriously diminish the amount of events we could possibly bring you if that were the case, because people would be tied up. Sometimes we have bloggers who are blogging multiple events on the same day, sometimes even at the same time.
I was thinking as well, it wouldn't be fair on the bloggers in the way that we pay them as well, because they're paid based on the number of photos they take. So they can take all the photos in a period of time. If you ask them to stay there for 4 hours after an event to take 3 photos to update the blog, that brings their pay per hour right the way down. It really would be unfair for them. It wouldn't be a productive or financially viable use of their time from their perspective.
Yeah. So we're just not a preview site. Our agreements with the events is to capture everything that is able to be purchased and fully set up at the time of event opening. So if somebody sets up late, it's really up to the blogger whether or not they're going to go back and capture the item. Now, understand, they really try to. It's not like, oh, well, they get to choose, but truly, like, there was an agreement with the event that everything would be ready at this time. So the inability of someone to be able to make that time, regardless of the reason, just doesn't create an emergency on our end. They'll go back and get it if they're able to, but now that the event is open, they have to fight all the same things you guys do. They have to fight lag, they have to fight other people, it's not as easy. And they have other things going on in their lives, both real life and Second Life. So it's just not something that we're gonna be able to do. It's not really something that we're interested in doing. However, most creators in a lot of events have their own like Flickr groups, or they have their own Facebook pages, websites, where they're posting vendor images. So it's not the objective type of coverage that you guys see when we go. However, it's a preview. Like, you could get a taste for what might be there. You're probably not going to see all the colors. You're probably not going to know certain details, but you'll at least see the product. The views and opinions expressed in this segment are those of the Seraphim team members individually and do not necessarily reflect the position or official policies of SeraphimSL.com. Any content provided during the editorial section of this podcast is not intended to malign anyone or anything.
Excellent.
Right?
So we'll start with our New World Notes post for the week, and I think it was one that was posted last week with a rather fetching lady with a bathrobe on the front.
Yeah. So Kess's post was picked up by New World Notes. And it discusses the recent changes that have been made to Flickr as they're kind of implementing a new guidelines for pro accounts versus free accounts. So, Kess, do you want to kind of, since it was your article, you want to...
Yeah, there were a couple of changes that were announced by Flickr. The main one was that there are 3 different types of photos that you can upload to Flickr. They can either be safe, completely PG content, moderate, or restricted. And up until now, whether you had a free account or a pro account, you had to tag your content with the right tag, obviously. But what they're doing is they're taking away the ability of free accounts to post restricted or moderate content. So in other words, if you want to post titties on Flickr, you will need to have a pro account. People are saying things like, they're just doing this because they want you to buy a pro account. Yes, they do. Strangely enough, they are a business and they want you to buy a pro account, you know.
Right.
So, they want to monetize their business as much as possible. Some people think it's because they want to get rid of SL photographers from the platform. I have never agreed with that, but I'm even more sure that it isn't now. You know, Flickr actually invited quite a few Second Life photographers to take part in the big Explore takeover last week, called Through Her Lens or Through Their Lens. They wouldn't be doing that if they wanted to get rid of Second Life photographers off of the platform. They see us as a valuable part of the platform, in my opinion. A paying customer is a paying customer, whether they're posting cartoons, virtual art, or real photography. So I don't think it's that. I think it's that they want us to be paying customers to contribute towards the service that we're using, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I understand it's a really difficult time. Some people are choosing right now between heating and eating, as the saying goes. And obviously, if you're in that situation, it's a frivolous expenditure that you can't afford. That's my 2 pennies. So our favourite find from one of our bloggers this week is from Devlin, who's new to Seraphim. Very quickly made herself an indispensable member of the team. She covers mainly events that have the word event in their title. So, for example, she covers the Darkness event, Hongai event, Jail event, Limited event, Man Cave, Neo Japan, Swank, and Uber. Her item that she's chosen this week is absolutely gorgeous. It's the Cherry Blossom Bonsai and Cherry Blossom Bouquet from Eriskia. So 199 lindens to 249 lindens. And Dev said, I picked this little gem because cherry blossoms are simply an amazing tree that blooms every spring and reminds us that there is remarkable beauty in nature and ourselves. Eriskia hit the mark with this one. They created both a bouquet you can hold and a bonsai version. Who doesn't love mini trees that bloom year-round in your home? The details that they put into this tiny tree put a smile on my face right away. Always looking for flowers, bouquets and plants that are realistic and bring that zen to my living space. Did look for a cream egg, but couldn't find one because I'd eaten them all, Dev. But I am going to go and buy that item. It's absolutely gorgeous. She chose a really good pick.
Yeah. I love bonsais. I really do.
I have one in a box.
Oh, hey, you know what? I do too. I wonder,
Someone sent it to me.
That someone was me.
Dear. We need to do that.
I know.
For sure.
I know.
After Easter.
After Easter.
Okay. Yeah. Dale, what's your favorite find this week?
All right, my favorite find is from the 50 event. I know it's one of your faves, Kess. From Fetch, which I've known Gretch from Fetch forever. Since like before there was a Fetch. She's always been a good creator. Her quality has gone like through the roof. I'm so excited and proud of her. Like, I just love seeing her in all these events and seeing what she can actually create now. It's great. It was so fun to watch somebody's growth, you know? So at the 50, she has this super adorable, like, it makes my heart feel full to look at this set. It's called the Ellie Set. All the decor you can buy separately from the dresser, or you can buy them together. The dresser, though, she includes like a 9-color HUD, and you could change the frame of the dresser and the drawers separately. So you can kind of like mix and match between all these different colors. And I don't know, it's just so whimsical and cute and happy. For the decor or the dresser individually, it's $199 Linden, or you could get both as a set for $350. So stop by the 50 and pick this one up. It's really cute.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's a bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. And it's so adorable. Like, I just love it.
Well, I fell in love with everything at Anthem this round. There's a whole retro rockabilly theme to Anthem this round, and there was so much stuff that I wanted to buy. But I settled on this Solomon rockabilly dress. It comes in 12 different colors. The 219 Linden each. Fatback's $9.99. It comes in Maitreya Petite, Legacy Perking, and Cooper and Cups. And it's just really pretty. It's really pretty dress on. She always does a great rig to her items, but also she is a Ukrainian designer. So if you buy this, you are also supporting a Ukrainian designer that could well do with the help right now. So check that out at Anthem.
Anthem is one of my favorite events. I look forward to it every round. Yeah. I think it's so easy to shop. It's so well built. And it really just features some great creators.
Tink does a great job of curating that event as well. Like,
really
nicely done.
Yeah.
So talking about events that are coming up, we have an event that we're excited about, which will be opening in about a week's time, and that is the Legacy event, the Legacy Easter event, which is going to be huge. It's going to be massive. Like, it's the Luca are sponsoring it. It's Legacy and La Luca, and it's got huge brands in it. It's got like 110 brands, I think, in it altogether. We are the sort of media partner for the event, and we will be having some Legacy bodies to give away. I think probably on next week's Seracast, but don't hold me to that. But we'll definitely have a lot more info and everything on what we're doing with that then. But keep an eye out for news on that. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. I got a glimpse of the designer list, and it's pretty impressive. So, yeah, really looking forward to that one. There's really not a ton that we are aware of that is going on at Linden, except that, they rolled out some new names for April Fools, and they did a couple of really cute little videos for April Fools. Did you see those, Kess?
Do you know what? I looked at YouTube just before we started recording and saw that there was a video, but I didn't have time to watch it. But it was something about a used leg yard or something.
Yes! So they're totally taking the piss out of Zuck and the metaverse and people not having, like, anything from, like, all you are is a torso, there's no legs. And they're like, oh, come to SL, we have legs for days. Like, your legs are safe here. It's so funny.
It's hilarious. I'm really glad that they're, like, pulling the leg.
It seems like, I don't know how you feel about this. Maybe it's just my perspective, but it seems like Philip coming back has breathed some new energy and, like, a breath of fresh air into Second Life. Like, they're being funny and they're being cheeky and, it seems like the fun is coming back.
Philip has so much more credibility in the industry with all the work that he did when he was away from Linden Lab. So that's meant that, people are going to him as a source of information, as a knowledgeable person on all the changes that are going on and the new metaverse stuff. So, he's always doing podcasts and interviews and talks and stuff like that. He's the go-to person. And that makes a big difference for SL as well.
Yeah, it really does. So it's just fun, something fun and cute, and I'm just so glad that they did it. And I definitely got a good laugh out of them. They were good. They were fun. Yeah. If you haven't checked those out, go over to they're on Linden's YouTube or on Second Life's YouTube. They're on their Facebook. They're around. You guys can grab them.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. This week we are giving away the best prize of them all, cash.
Who doesn't love cash?
So we're giving away 5 separate prizes of 1,000 Linden each. The cash will be sent directly to your account, and you could use it for whatever you like in Second Life. All you have to do is comment below with your name and your favorite flavor of ice cream. Now remember to put your ice cream, because if you don't put the ice cream, you don't enter the contest.
I like a really good quality, classic Madagascan vanilla.
I fucking knew it. I would have said vanilla in a heartbeat, because you are you're the type of person who's like, I just appreciate the classics, and I'm the type of person who's like, balls to the wall, put everything in there. So you guys, tell us what your favorite flavor of ice cream is. We want to get to know you a little bit. Let us know.
Or there's a brand, I don't know if you have it over there, we have a brand over here called Jude's, and they make this delicious pecan ice cream.
Like butter pecan?
I know what you just said.
Butter pecan.
What?
Butter pecan.
I mean, see, you're saying that like it was 2 separate words, which it wasn't the first 3 times you said it.
Yes, it was. Butter pecan.
You said butter pecan.
Well, that's what it's called.
You made it sound like a mountain village in Mongolia. I'm envisaging some chap with a goat climbing up a mountain now to butter pecan.
Butter pecan is a flavor of ice cream.
It really is not said like that.
And yes, it is. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Schedule.
All that remains is for us to say thank you for listening. Remember to follow us, and please do remember to like and subscribe and ring the bell.
You could ring my bell. Ring my bell.
No, it was hit the bell. Don't forget to hit the bell. The one on YouTube, so that you get reminded of our videos. and we will see you on Monday for the Outlet live stream. So, and if you have not seen this Monday's, it's on our channel under the Outlet live stream playlist.
Yeah, it's convoluted, guys. Go to the thing that says the thing that you want to watch, and then watch it.
Oh, piss off.
Have a great week, everybody. Bye!
Bye!
Upcoming at, well, not, let me start that over. I guess my words are just going to not work today at all. Fucking hell. Okay.
As long as your recording does, I don't care.
God.
Well, when we get to that. Oh, no, that is next, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. But do you know what's awesome about what happened earlier today? You don't have the recording of me singing opinion section.
Oh, you may just have to re-record it.
It was a one-time deal, baby. I would like to give a disclaimer before she does this. She is not in any pain. No Dells were abused during the recording of this podcast. Take it away, Del.
Okay. Ready? Now I'm going to laugh through it. Wait, let me try that again. Okay. Myth. Yeah, bustin'. Yeah, girl.
What in the earth? How is that pop? How is that pop? What pop singer are you emulating there?
It sounded like JT in my head.
Do you know who it's most like? It's like, what's her name from Friends and the Smelly Cat song?
Oh, Phoebe?
Yeah.
I accept.
So, we're at the end for this week.
Hopefully.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not.
I'm not either. We're going to skip. If it didn't record this time, we're skipping this fucking week. We're going to go from 6 to 8. Like they do with the floor 13 in hotels where they go from 12 to 14.
Yes. All that's left for us to say is thank you for listening. Remember to follow us on... I nearly fucking said it. I nearly said remind people
Oh god. Kess is tired, y'all. It's been a long day.